Welcome. You guys are awesome. I'm telling you. Let's see. We've got Out Country Sales. Good morning. Somebody named Farm Girl Scavenger. I don't know what's wrong with her. Lissa, Baubles, Beans, and Needful Things. And Miss Susie. I appreciate you guys. It was my lucky draw to take the kids to school this morning. And then, you know. Good morning, Michelle. How are you? Ooh, I look like I need an eye assessment. Anyway, and then I left my laptop out here in the garage because I've been working on stuff. Got some hats, got some. I was just like, oh, poop-de-doop, I'm going to be late. I'm going to be late for my own funeral. I'm going to be that person. Because why not, right? Anyway, how's everybody doing today? Why can't I go to my own channel? I'm trying to pull this. I can, good morning, Lynn. How are you today? I can talk better on my own. It didn't notify me that I was going live. I don't get notifications from my own channel. Anyway, we've been, hey, Dave, good morning. Have you guys found listening while in a meeting stealth mode? Have you guys found a house yet, Dave? Can you answer that? Huh? We're all missing you horribly. You just woke up. I know that feeling. I've been up since 6. You know how it goes. Anyway, of course I didn't get that. Let's get this out of here. That's not going to work because why would it? All right, in live chat. I do better. I can answer faster on my phone. I'm like Jennifer, still looking. Everybody, my boys and I were talking about, what's going to happen when the farm sells and all that good stuff. I had thought about building a house down on my mom's, keeping 7. It's under 9 acres, under 10, I should say. Relaxing cucumber mask would make you feel nicely refreshed, although I wear them when I'm listening. I don't like that stuff. It pulls on your skin and it's already bad enough as it is. Ella, good morning. You're watching from work. So this is a general hello. That means Ella doesn't want to answer 25 million people. So everybody can wave and say hi, but she's not going to answer you back. She answered you right there. But everybody should wave and say hi. Hi, Ella. Hi, Lissa. Hi, Dave. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Michelle. Who'd I miss? I missed somebody. Susie. Hi, Susie. Anyway, so I didn't really have too much of a topic to talk about until I dropped the kids off at school. So I got 2 little topics. One is dealing with other people, and this is for you and your children. How do you deal with other people? There is a little boy in Dren's class. Dren is in the 1st grade, who is a special needs child. And I have absolutely 0 issues with anybody that has special needs because I have Emily, who is diabetic, and I had a child that he wasn't, I don't know how they classify kids now, but Dren's dad had horrible ADHD and he had tics, and he was diagnosed with a lightly noticeable form of Tourette's. Now, he didn't do the yelling and the cussing and that kind of stuff, but he had tics, and he had very noticeable tics. And for his whole 4th grade year, he did this. And if he was really nervous, it was really bad. And he had the best teacher in the whole world. She would just send him on little errands and stuff like that for her when it got so bad that, because it bothered him. I mean, can you imagine? You can't stop and all you can hear is that in your head. Anyway, and of course they put him on all kinds of medication, but he said to me one day, he said, Mom, do I have to take this medicine for this stuff? And I said, no, you don't have to take it. I said, what's the problem? He goes, it makes me feel funny. And I said, absolutely, you don't have to take it. If you don't want to take it, you don't have to take it. So I want to say it was the end of the 4th grade, but it might have been the beginning of the 5th grade where he discontinued taking any medication for ADHD and all of that. And I'm so glad that my kids had the relationship with me that they could just tell me that, and they didn't feel like I was the parent and they had to do what I told them to do or the doctor told them to do. So this little boy, I have yet to meet him because they don't allow you in the school. You can't go past the office as a parent now because of COVID. So Dren's been having problems with him since he went back to school. Every day it's something. Every day. So he was out for 10 days, and we've dealt with it in the best ways possible. So he was out for 10 days, goes back to school yesterday, comes home, doesn't say anything to me in the car. And he goes in the house and he tells Justin, apparently when they were in, this little boy hits him. He calls him names. He kicks him. He does this to Dren. Most everybody in here knows Dren. And Dren has not done anything back to him. And he repeatedly tells the adults, so this little boy is supposed to have an adult with him at all times. And that is not happening. And so we have talked to the principal, who is just an awesome person. And they decided to remove Dren from recess and put him in with another group because each class has their own recess time. That's how they've had to do this through COVID. That really made Justin mad because Dren's not the one causing the problems. Dren shouldn't be the one removed from the situation. Anyway, so yesterday Dren came home and they were in line waiting to come out to the cars, and the teacher was at the front of the line, and there was a little girl in between this other little boy and Dren, and somehow, some way, some shape or form, the other little boy got switched, and he grabbed Dren's arm and was twisting it and doing all kinds of crap. And the teacher from the next class saw it happening, and Dren was telling him to stop. That little boy should have been up in the front of the line with the teacher. He shouldn't have been anywhere near Dren. Anyway, so Justin was livid. And he was going to go to the school today and have words. And I said, it doesn't work that way, buddy. You got to call and make an appointment because of COVID and all of that. And he was mad, and I get that. Anyway, so he called and talked to the principal. So on the way to school this morning, the principal called, do you have a few minutes? And I said, no, honestly, I don't. I said, but anyway, so they have because Justin basically told him, this is your last chance. You're going to fix this because Dren is not the issue. That little boy should have somebody with him 24/7. That is the law in Washington. Good morning, Gina. Hello. And Jennifer, woo. Everybody's getting a special hello if I catch ya. Anyway, so he called to tell me this morning that they're putting the other little boy in another class. And he's going to be moved into the special education class, which is, and I have no issues with any child. I think the less that we can classify a child and the more that we can make their life as normal as possible, i.e. being with everybody else that's normal. Nobody's normal. That's why I do that. The better off the kids are. But when you have a child who is the boy needs to be helped. And I don't even know. I mean, he's in first grade, for crying out loud. If he's supposed to have somebody with him 24/7, then that person should not be leaving his side. That person should be playing right next to him on the playground, sitting right next to him at lunch. That's what they get hired and paid to do. And when they need to take their breaks, another person is there with him or her or whatever. Anyway, so, it's basically, and I agree with Justin and that Dren's not the one that should be punished or removed from the situation, because Dren's not doing anything to him. Anyway, so we'll see how this goes. But yeah, so I was like, I'm going to be late. I just know I'm going to be late. And then the other topic is, I'm going to do this because everybody else is doing it. Imagine who told me that this morning. Some 14-year-old little girl thinks she can do whatever she wants to. So it's Spirit Week. Let's just go with that. Today was 80s Day. Isn't it awesome to have a nanny who collects and sells vintage clothes and just can walk right over to the rack and grab you an 80s outfit? She's all done up. I'm just like, she told me last night, and I go, well, I said, I got many things. I said, I have my Letterman's jacket that's got my name on it in 1985 and all that crap. I said, what kind of 80s do you want to do? Do you want to do punk rock? Do you want to do Cyndi Lauper? Do you know? Oh my goodness. Honestly, being as we are from another time, I was surprised he wasn't in special ed class. That things have changed a lot, Lissa. We're in our 50s. They changed even when my kids were kids. It's not the same. They try, and they should, as far as I'm concerned, try to integrate the kids into as much normal life as possible, because at some point in time, they have to enter normal life. So why wait until they're 15, 16, 17 to integrate them? Does that make sense? Oh, shit, Gina. Dang it. I'll get a picture of her this afternoon. I knew I forgot something. She's in a 1980s Reebok tracksuit. It's teal and purple and white and pink. That's what she's in. Anyway, she gets mad because she has to get out. The way the roads are and the way the schools are, it's murder, dropping and picking up kids. And my kids don't ride the bus because the bus barn is built right over here on a piece of property we used to own. It's actually on the farm property where my dad was killed. Good morning, Eric. How are you? I'm doing this for everybody today. Hey, you guys, most everybody in here knows that Eric and she's good, Crystal. Is it Wednesdays that you guys have your auction, Eric? I don't know if let's see, Eric, are you in here? Eric, drop your link. If you got a link, drop it like it's hot. If you can beat Jennifer. Did I say Eric? Oh, geez. Todd. Wow. And I knew that. Is Eric in here too? I'm losing it. No, I'm not losing it. I lost it a long time ago, but I can admit it and recognize it. I'm hilarious. Maybe I need to be in a special needs class. It's Todd. I knew it. It was Todd. I don't know. I know you guys know me well enough that I don't need to say anymore. Anyway, good morning, Todd. Jeez. And they would be the first ones on the bus, and they would be the last ones off the bus. So they could be on the bus for an hour, 2 hours, who knows? And you've been called. It's funny. Because I'm looking right at your picture. I'm like, I know who you are. One eye still open. Anyway, wow. At least I didn't call you late for dinner, right? So they're building a new middle school, and which is going to be great because it's going to cut down on a lot of traffic. But it's further through town, which is fine. It's on the other side of the post office. So, I mean, I take my shipping over when we go to pick up the kids in the afternoon. Somebody just goes to the post office. It's 4 minutes to school from here. And when you turn in to drop them off, there's 2 lanes that go around, and it goes around, and there's a horseshoe, and then it comes down. There's one in, there's one out. And people were stopping right as they would pull in to let their middle schoolers get out. And then it was causing traffic's bad enough as it is on the one road that goes through town. So the school district put out a letter that said, you don't stop to drop your kid off right there because the buses get clogged behind you. The buses are going in that anyway. So Emily got so mad at me this morning. I mean, they're 25 minutes early for school. Crystal is doing the auction. You step back for a bit. Oh, I totally know that. I totally know that feeling. I totally know that feeling. How's your wife doing, Todd? So she says to me this morning, you can drop me off right here, Nanny. And I said, no, Emily, I can't. We've had this discussion before. And she goes, there's places to pull over. I said, I'm early. I said, if we were late and the buses had all came in here later, as in 10 minutes before school started, I would do that. I said, but right now I'm early and everybody and their dog is dropping everybody off. I can't do it right now. Everybody else does. That's what I get. Everybody else does. And I said, if everybody else fucking brought a gun to school and shot everybody up, does that mean you should do it too? And she looks at me and she goes, no. And I go, just because everybody else does something doesn't mean you're supposed to do it. That's called peer pressure or being stupid. I said, they make rules for a reason. Would you like me to pull up the letter that the school district sent out about not doing this? No. Now she's mad at me because I'm not everybody else. I'm letting her do what everybody else does. And I said, what does the everybody else does it mentality? What has that done for you, Emily? She gets so mad at this, but it's a teaching. I don't harp on her for things. I wait until she brings something up, and then I make her look back and see what her actions have caused to happen in her life, because she has an anger problem, and once she gets mad, once we get mad as people, you quit listening. You're done. Or you just get more mad. She will not be going back to her former employee. We're blessed. Oh, that's good. That's good, Todd. Our lives are definitely, that's good. That's awesome. 14 never changes. Exactly. Absolutely. Absolutely, Todd. You know, more people know what's going on than we think. And it's always nice to know that people that you don't think know keep you in their thoughts. So we definitely do. Lissa and Jennifer just put Lissa's. Did you have a hard time finding that, Jennifer? Because it took me a while when I finally found it. Lissa and I will be on Wednesday night, and I will put the thing out today, and we're going to talk about linens. Anyway, so I think she was a little bit miffed, you see, because she wants to hang out with her friends for a few minutes But they also, when they get there, they have to go through a scanner to check their temperature, blah, blah, blah. So if I drop her off at 10 minutes before school starts, she's almost late to class. And then she has to walk out towards the football field to go to a portable for her first class. Everybody else does is not a good reason. Everybody else puts Velcro in their listing. Everybody else is listing this. Everybody else is getting away with listing. What's that exercise video that is out there on eBay all over the place? Everybody else is doing this. Everybody else is not a reason to do something that you know you're not supposed to. Anybody got anything on that? Oh man, my old stool's falling apart. I put my legs on. Anyway, life lessons from a 14-year-old, because none of us were ever there. P90X. Everybody list your P90X. You can sell it on Mercari. Don't, go ahead, pull it up. There's quite a few listings on eBay. They haven't been zeroed for it. They'll catch them sooner or later. I've always tried to be 180. Yeah, you got to be yourself. In our new seller group, I always read everybody else is selling CPAP machines. Once, maybe. Right, Susie? Good morning, Miss. Oh, wait a minute. We got to get everybody. Good morning, Miss Danica. We did that for everybody. Everybody's getting the do-do-do-do. Guys got to go watch Danica's 3-part series on her and Tracy's road tripping to the Cincinnati's reseller meetup. It's pretty good. They went, is that part 2, Danica, where you guys went to that guy's store that makes all the stuff? She and I were talking about it. Good morning, Derek. How did I miss you? You snuck in. You guys are sneaking in. Oh, I'm telling you. Anyway, part 2 of Danica's 3-part series. I'll spit it out in a minute. Just give me some time. Wait a minute. I need some coffee. There we go. That'll do it. They went to this thrift store, this overstuffed house. Good morning. How are you? Good morning. I'm going to get my upper body exercise in because I need help. That should be another piece of merch. I need help. Oh, anyway. So they went to this thrift store where this guy repurposes jeans and sweatshirts and stuff, and he makes custom stuff, and it was so cool. So if you get a chance, go watch or listen to that. This guy is super talented. And Danica was telling me yesterday that he will do custom. He does custom orders. So you can dream up what you want and he'll make it for you. And very inexpensive. About died laughing when that dude went to talk to Tracy into coming into the crack den. That was hilarious. Anyway, so that's just a little tiny piece, but Danica and I were talking about that yesterday, and it's pretty cool. The guys, she said his stuff was super cheap, and maybe he's doing that to get traction. I don't know, but looks like great fun was had by all, and that's all that you can do when you go You can't believe you went into that weird, scary junk store, Danica. No wonder he's going out of business. I think that, is that the same one, Susie, that you're talking about? I think a lot of people are going out of business because they just couldn't hold on any longer. Thrift Styling in Little Rock. Q is the guy. He is willing to do bulk buys for y'all. There you go. There you go. She's got the in. He had some really cool stuff. He had some very cool stuff. Derek, you should get some. Get you some. Get you. Anyway, so yes, same as the Crackton store. I think Little Rock, Arkansas. Man, no, it wasn't Arkansas. Little Rock. Wow, where am I thinking? Because Little Rock is there's a fly in here in my garage. What else is new? Anyway, they had what, some crack. Well, that's up to you. I'm not a not a drug dealer, so I can't help you with that. Now I got, jeez. Emily needs to get her glasses. It's just one more thing, right? Go get her glasses fitted. If you have a chance, Derek, go watch Danica's second video. Well, watch all three of them, of course, but watch her second one. Jennifer put a link in here. There's a thrift store, and Danica has a comment there. This guy makes custom jackets and clothes out of old vintage stuff that's torn up and ruined. I think Tracy, I missed something. What did I miss? That's the one. They were lured in with scripture and then stayed or didn't for a GameCube. I think Tracy had it right, staying in the SUV. Well, didn't Tracy was in there too, wasn't she? I'm missing something here. What else is new? Go watch the second one. At least one of us will survive and can call the cops. Oh, that's hilarious. Bye, Todd. Have a great day. Anyway, we were laughing and smiling with you the whole time, for sure. For sure. Yeah, there you go. Just find his Instagram, Thrift Styling. Because apparently Danica does not want your watch hours, Derek. I'm just starting some shit. Just kidding. I think it was the first video with the guy who made unique clothes on that one. Danica said they were going to the kill room, which would be where he cuts everything up. But yep, that was hilarious. That was hilarious. Anyway, they had a good time, and Danica had a personal chef because Tracy is mad about that kind of stuff. She can't have gluten. It makes her feel like crap. She spent, good morning. Good morning, Annie. Do you have your spider buddy with you? Man, I'm seeing things. Now not only do I need help, but I'm seeing things. Greg wants me to do some Blair witchcraft kind of something on my next live, and I'm just like, ever since you said that, I'm like, I'm seeing things. Seeing. Oh, heavens. You just woke up, Annie? That's all right. You're right in there with the rest of us. Get some coffee and have some fun. Make sure that you keep your pants on, though, will you? She didn't have any pants on the other night. It was too hot. She had to tell us all. Anyway, so you guys, if you're not Blair Warner from Facts of Life, not Blair Witch, well, I totally missed that. Look who came out of the cobwebs, got out of his spider web nest. Oh, I love you, Greg. Anyway, since you're here, Gregory, Annie and Edgar Winters can stay 2,000 miles away from me. Danica got the Beyonce treatment. Yep, she did. She did. She did. Anyway, good morning, Greg. You're a no pants kind of girl on hot days when I'm home alone. No pants. I'm not wearing a stitch. You're in the hot tub. Holy moly, Lynn. We got us a streaker. Oh, that's hilarious. That's the way to travel. Greg and I have been chitty-chatting about doing an accountability group. So, for listing. Now, and we've talked about it a bit, and I've joined some different groups that did them for like a month or what, and it does make a difference. Jennifer. You guys are, Greg's smacking all the spiders. Jennifer's throwing them up on the screen. You better get you better get a bigger hand or some boots or something, Greg. They have these fly swatters that look like a hand now. I'm going to have to pick up a couple and send them to you. And they have the retracting. So it's not just a regular fly swatter. It's a fly swatter with a retracting handle, so you can make it longer for wherever you are, whatever you got to reach. I'm going to have to go get a couple more of those. Send you a couple. That's about as long as they last, a month. Yeah. Anyway, so Greg and I, if you guys are interested in it, and we were talking about a few people that we think might want, I'm not saying any names because this is Greg and I, and we haven't talked to anybody yet. If you feel the need that you would like to do an accountability group with the two of us, DM one of us or the other or both, because sometimes you just need the support. Sometimes you need somebody to tell you you're a piece of shit, get off your butt and go get your listings done. I'm not dumb, Greg. Don't dumb me. Here. Now you're in trouble. I spelled your name wrong on purpose. You're not responsible enough to form a group. Okay, you guys. This is a new I don't know how you say this. A new disability, lack of responsibility. I'm so sorry. Danica, your road food had me drooling. Women will scratch each other to sign up for road trips with Tracy. I'd be a pack mule to be fed like that. Good morning, Carla. It's like you were talking directly to me. Good morning. Anyway, so yeah, a new what do they do? What do they call that when they have a new name for something or they add something? I have so many photos of things to list in my computer. Pity I'm stuck on bed rest with a pinched nerve, hard to list. Well, if you've got the photos, you're good to go. You could do all the rest of that, and that's my issue. I have 26 drafts sitting in my phone, computer, wherever. I just need to take the photos, which I'm going to go do when I'm done with this. And to give you guys some accountability, I'm going to take a picture of my current listings and the time, and I'm going to take a picture when I'm done with them of the listings and the time, and I will post that on Instagram. So that is my accountability at this point. This overstuffed house is your name Sherry? I think it's I'm not 100% sure. And I need help with that because I just need help. Your spider sisters. Just saying, Greg will be a great accountability couch. He has some very uplifting. Yes, he does. Did you get one put out, Greg? You told me there was going to be one up before I woke up this morning. They can't sit up. I can't sit up or walk more than a few feet. Oh, Nancy, that's right, Nancy. Oh, that's horrible, Nancy. Yeah, morning fog. No, I'm not going to blame mine on anything other than just being me. No, Gina is not confused. Don't go there. Don't go there, boy. Don't go there. She come after you. You don't want Gina coming after you. Not at all. She's got a posse too. Just saying. Anyway, so that was a no, Gina's confused, or a no, you didn't get another video out this morning, Greg? Or both. I need some accountability, but I don't want you yelling at me all the time. So Jennifer. She's like, oh shit, too late. You sign up for whatever you can do, but if you say no to both, okay, all right. But if you think you can only do one listing a day or one every 2 days, and that's what you sign up for, you know what I'm saying? Strawberry, but oh wow. Oh, you guys are hilarious this morning. I needed this. You've been stuck flat for 3 weeks. Now I've got my son to pull out an album. Here we go. Nancy has been stuck flat for 3 weeks now. She got her son to pull out an album of vintage postcards. Going to try to get pics on my phone and try listing them from the phone. Yeah. Well, if you, Nancy, do you use Google Photos? Because you can airdrop them and you can grab them from your phone or your computer, or if you don't have Android, you can use, like Apple, the cloud, whatever. But that would be perfect. Some ephemera stuff like that you could list on your phone, because that's only a couple of photos, right, front and back. I'm in the process of saving to buy a duplex scanner. And then, is Robert on here? Robert Zombie Hunter, are you hanging out in the background by chance? Because he sent me 2 of the coolest photo albums, and I got them yesterday, and I probably should have done a little video. Maybe I will do a little video, because he did a video when he got all the plush that he got from me. Yeah, exactly. You probably, Nancy, you haven't been able to do any of your auctions. Do you guys know Nancy? Does everybody in here know Nancy? She's in a similar situation as Janet, only she has 3. She inherited 3 estates, like boom, boom, boom. And so she and Janet have actually teamed up and done a few things. At least you could get a few listings. Yeah. But she's stuck in bed with a pinched nerve in her hip and has to pretty much lay flat, Carla. So if her son can take some pictures of stuff like that, you can absolutely list from your phone. And they don't have to be perfect, right? And you have to understand the person that's coming from, because I'm anal about everything, and it has done nothing but slowed me down. And you can ask everybody in here that, and they will 100% agree with you. I mean, just look. Everything on that shelf right there is not listed, but everything else, I'm going to get this one someday. Everything on that shelf is not listed. Everything else over there is. That stuff I just showed the other night, and bear with me, I'll figure this out. That stuff I just showed the other night, but I have a bunch of stuff in the house. I took a bunch of clothes. I took a lot of the t-shirts in. I got a pinched nerve in my attitude. 3 estates, and the small stuff is now all in my house. Oh, that's what, yeah, I saw you say something about that. Big stuff went to auction years ago. Nancy, where are you located? Janet is in upstate New York. Nancy's Pennsylvania, Alyssa. Can they fix the pinched nerve? They can. It's not, I mean, depending on how bad it is, but sometimes you have to get it. Have they sent you to a chiropractor at all, Nancy, or have you attempted to go to a chiropractor? Do you have a good chiropractor? How many more questions can I ask you? You're on the spot. We're trying to fix you up. Bottom southeast corner of Pennsylvania. I got some icy hot. I send you some icy hot, Nancy. Don't hurt yourself laughing. Oh, that was almost kind of mean. Because when I say mean, because I don't want you to giggle, so that's enough that it hurts. Yep, that's my Furby army. So that has to get done this week, and then it's really bright. Like, it looks like it's super nice out, and it's going to be. It rained cats and dogs yesterday. Man, Danica and I were talking, and it was like, it just like started pouring. And then Dren was in the mud puddle for like 3 hours yesterday. I should have taken more pictures, but I didn't. Sometimes they just have to play. He had a watering can. He had a bunch of his little, he has grocery gang and all those they're little teeny tiny. They're about the size of a Lego minifig. So he's out there and he's got a little tub that has minifigs, whatever, all that. He was in and out, checking on the chickens, doing this. He was so soaked. His boots were full of water. Please send. I know. Well, I haven't mowed over at my aunt's for 2.5, almost 3 weeks, and I can't even tell you how horrible it's going to be when I go over there. So, tomorrow, look, you guys are going to die when I show you this. This is our weather forecast. I need check it out. So that today's Tuesday, it's gonna rain a little bit. Wednesday it's gonna be 78. Thursday it's gonna be 83. Friday it's gonna be 84. So, it's supposed to be 90 something by Monday. Jeez Louise. Which is fine by me, because you guys know I'm cold all the time. You have been to your chiropractor. 2 lumbar vertebrae are squashed on one side, and the hip was out too. Swelling, muscles, and legs were really bad. He said, oh, my goodness, my goodness, my goodness, my goodness. Well, everybody keep Nancy in your thoughts. Hopefully this will get much, much, much better for you. If you had a hot tub, that would be awesome. But you may not be able to get in, or you may not be able to get out after you get in. I'm not trying to make you feel bad. Oh, gonna be 115. Carla is in Vegas with Vicky and geez Louise. Vicky and Katie and Crystal. And do you guys know all of these people? Do you guys know Vicky and Katie? Katie Zilverberg. She is on Instagram as a boutique for him. She does vintage t-shirts. If you guys want to, she does vintage menswear mostly. If you want some learning on some vintage t-shirts, go follow her. They have a show every Sunday at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, or Daylight Time is what it is right now. Vicki goes by LV Pink Peacock on Facebook as well as Instagram. She does a lot of the same stuff as I do, but she does a lot more vintage clothing as well. I shouldn't say she does a lot more. She just has more listed. Anyway, they share everything they do. They have a Facebook group that they run with Teresa, and they have they have monthly meetups. Carla, have you hooked up with them yet? Carla, have you hooked up with them yet? Vicki and Katie? Trying to get Carla some peeps around her. And Vicki told me to make sure to tell you to get into their Facebook group, which is linked in the bottom of their shows, and so that you can come to their monthly reseller meetup and meet some of the people around you. Annie would like Kate. Oh, Annie, do you follow Katie and Vicki? Is Jen in here still? Let's see. I'm going to put a link to their last show in here. They are usually on for 2 hours. On Sundays. It would help if I could spell their names right? That's them. Vicki is the one with the pink hair, and Katie is the one with her head under the armpit of the thing there. Let's see. I am going to link. I'll just link their whole channel. That's the best way to do it, right? Share. Copy link. Because I can do this. I can do it. Jennifer already beat me. Oh, you know she did. Dang it. All right, I love you, Jennifer. We all love you. Anyway, go follow them. Just go, literally, please, if you're going to do any YouTube surfing at all, if you're going to sit down and eat lunch or something, put them on and watch their last show. They go through what they sold, where they sold, how much they made. That's the first part of the first 10, 15 minutes they chit chat with everybody. Okay. Then they have a form that Teresa, who, if you follow them long enough, you'll know who all these people are. Teresa is in Arizona. I'm trying to get her and Carol Butterfly Hustles hooked up because they're just 2 hours away from them. Annie and you, Annie and Carol and Teresa should all meet up. Woo, woo. I think Teresa's in Phoenix. When you first mentioned it, you got to go meet them. You will love them, Carla. There is nothing to not love about them. They will hand shit out. They will take shit. They will level the shit. They are awesome people, and you will. Hola, Mike. How are you? That would be, hola, Mike. How are you? Game Masters Vault. Follow him. You want to learn about and when he says nerds, 100%. My boys, I showed my son your Instagram the other day. I don't know if he followed you or not. I'm going to have to make him follow you. He's like so up on, he loves that stuff too. He's not as into it now as you are, but he was for years. I'm freaking phenomenal, but I'm getting better. Oh, that's all we can hope for, right? You know, hey Mike, are you a Star Trekky nerd too? Should I send you these? DM me your address. I'll send you the glossy 8x10 and the Star Trek, because you know they're still here. Look at Whoopi Goldberg be in that one. and LeVar Burton reading Rainbow. Holy moly! This one's got to be worth $1 million. Send me your address. I'll send them to you. DM me your address. I don't know where Carol is today. She suffers from migraines. I don't know if you guys know that, and she's not gonna. Well, I guess she can hurt me later. So it could very well be possible that she's not feeling well. And Annie, I don't even have to say that. I don't say nice things about me, Mike. I can't handle it, but I do stuff like that every once in a while. Does anybody own William Shatner NFTs? Yeah, no. I don't do any of that stuff. How about Mike? Do you own any William Shatner NFTs? Mike sent me a link to these things. I got to get on WorthPoint. What did I do with them? They're over on the other desk. The little silver, because I can talk. I showed them on my haul. The little silver dishes, Paul Revere dishes that were a Brock's candy thing. How many NFTs do you own? And school us a little bit on it. Or I shouldn't say school us. I'm going to leave y'all out of this. School me on it. You have a Starfleet Academy class ring and all the movies and series, tons of t-shirts and blah, blah, blah. Mike, my son, do you know who Wade is from Wade's Ventures? Mike, are you familiar with him at all? He does a lot of storage stuff now, but he started out he's done storage units for years. And then he came over to the dark side. You might still have William Shatner's record album. Yep, he did. You are correct. Hey, Nancy, do you have any, oh shit, what's his name? He played Gomer Pyle. Why can't I think of his name? It's like, right, not Gomer. Yeah, he played Gomer Pyle, but he also helped me. Jim Neighbors. Do you have any Jim Neighbors records? The sweltering of the hormone swamp hell. I sat outside and just under bits. That's what you got to do. I went to Wade's first. He's over in Beaverton, Oregon. Holy shelves of Furby Batman. You just noticed that? There's 44 of them, Mike. I got to get them tested and listed. Go back in my channel and look for Furbies, and you can see them all. I did a haul. There's 44 of them, and I got to get them listed. Let's see if I can show you. Let's see. I got a pencil here because I'm lazy, That one right there. It's a green one. It's worth a lot of money. Then you got that one. All right. This isn't fair, is it? He did have a great voice. There's a couple in particular. I have somebody that's looking for them. That's why I ask. Hey, you guys, don't laugh at me. I am all in pink, but I'm still in my pajamas. This guy right here, this green guy right here, is worth a lot. His box is crushed. It's not going to matter. He's got a sad face. This guy's worth a lot of money. They're actually all worth something. This is a special. Can you see that? I can't see. I'm in the special edition. And he's got his taggies. Time for Arse Kick and Accountability list the Furbies, Noel. All right, I'll list them tomorrow. I got to get the stuff that I have up. But this guy and these are the same. These are the same, but this one's missing its little crown. These two are worth actually quite a bit. But You'll see them. It depends on where they were made and who they were made by, because they could be the same thing. I've already done quite a bit of research on them. So, and I have a lot of duplicates. This guy right here, did I show? This guy right here is actually... I always feel like somebody's watching me. He died this whole way. He kind of looks like a spider. Should I send him to you, Greg? Greg, are you still here? Greg? The thing that is frustrating about the Furbies, to me anyway, is they don't have names. This guy's really cool too. Anyway, I got those all at the same place, and technically the deal that I made with them, you think the black one is the one your kid had? Technically, the deal that I made and what I said when I showed him was that I paid $20 a piece for him. But the thing is that I bought, this was the second day at the same estate sale, which was a private estate sale. That's the stuff of nightmares as an adult. What did you say, Nancy? I saw you say something up here. Did you know if your kid throws his Furby against the wall and it breaks, it does nothing but scream until you can get those damn batteries out? That's awesome. You can pour water on it. See if it'll turn into Gizmo. Ta-ding! And he's on it. We did count them. I did pay $20 a piece. However, I also got a bunch of other stuff that I bundled in with for pennies. So if I counted out everything that I got, and I've already sold, I showed the, yesterday I sent out something that I paid pennies for. I am actually listing stuff, you guys. Annie, I told Danica you were taking over, but they didn't get that. Yesterday I sent out, let's see, a set of 4. Here we go. It was $34.29, and these were part of the bundle. 4 Jurassic Park McDonald's dinosaur cups for $34.29 plus $6 shipping. I already sold the 6 Batman collectible cups with the lids and the straws. I know it's Gremlins, but I just had to put it out there because people like to mix that stuff up. Oh, now I got to make 2. Now I got to make 2 Muppet masks for 2 little kids. She would love 2 for her younger kiddos. Okay. My son selling masks. If you guys didn't know that I make masks on the side. All right. Accountability. You got it. I will get the Furbies listed tomorrow. I might start on them tonight. But yes, they need to get listed. 100% Susie. And I already lost my train of thought. Let's see. Told Danica about the ta-ding it. Face masks. The kind that the COVID protection masks. Let's see if I can I'll find a quick picture. And those are fabric. Okay, so here, I made those for Katie and Vicky. Katie's is ET, and I special ordered the fabric for both of them. And Vicky's is Peacock. I made these for some dude in Colorado. He goes by Rocky Mountain Resales. Yep. That's Dren and his Pokemon mask. So I make 3 different sizes. I make a small one for kids. Here's Dana, House of Rocks. That's hers. Everybody sent me pictures. Lindy Glenn, she got a, yep. Drop it like it's hot. I make a large size for people who are heavier or men or people who are claustrophobic. There you go. Oh, Marie's got a couple of them. Do you see Marie with a picture? Oh, so here's something. Katie did, Katie does, Katie, Vicky, and Katie Silverberg, a boutique for him, Katie and Vicky. No lie, literally only have one. Oh, are you talking about the mask that I made? I'll show you a picture of that. Are you talking about the mask? So I have 4 different fabrics of the Grateful Dead, and Katie was doing a Instagram live sale, and you had to do something. Anyway, she was giving away, what did she do? She had a Grateful Dead tee that she's putting on the virtual flea. This was in last July. She's giving away 2 of the Grateful Dead masks as a bonus gift. So she ordered, why isn't this working for me? She ordered 2, see the 4 masks up there? Those are each a different Grateful Dead. And she gave 2 of those masks away. And then I actually got quite a few people after that. But Marie has, this one's mine. That's the one I wear all the time. Wonder Woman. Marie, I ordered, so Vicky wanted some masks made out of this. I couldn't find, it's Rosie the Riveter. I couldn't find any Rosie the Riveter material, so I had that specially printed for me. And Marie has one of those. I made one for her. What else we got here? This is the one that Dana had on. You couldn't really see it. House of Rocks. It's actually House of Rocks, but she spells it Rauxx. And then, okay, so this is my son Ryan, and that is the larger size. That's for guys that have beards. So he works at a school, and I made them pose for me. He's got like 10 different masks. And then Emily got the dark Frozen. It's like the dark themed Frozen, not the little kids version. Man, that seems like it was so long ago. I made this one for Dominic, Primetime Treasure Hunter. It's Mountain Dew. Whatever. I bought this piece. I spent a lot of money on this piece of material. Emily's mom is a department manager at McDonald's. And I made 4 adult size ones for her, and then there was enough left for a child size one. So, this one was that one was a big seller, the Fox. But they're lined. You can see that they're lined. The thing about mine that makes them different than everybody else's, see that strap right there? That's a bungee cord. So it doesn't go behind your ears. Now you can fix it so that it goes behind your ears, but it doesn't hang behind your ears. Anyway, so I'll show you the mask. I sent a bunch of people, and it's in my Justin has a short film that's coming out. Should be coming out next week. I don't know that anyway, somebody did a little. So Justin is my son. That's him right there put in. He's being the makeup artist. This is actually in our barn where he filmed it. I snapshotted. Okay. This is Ryan with part of the mask, with the mask on. It's me. Did I screenshot a picture of him? Oh, here we go. It's funny because Greg was talking to me while I was making that. If you go on my channel and you look, I linked a video. It's something about I'm proud of my son or some stupid title playlist. I'll change it eventually. Getting out of bed to make some coffee. And so I sent it to a lot of people. I sent a guy that came and helped Stephen Paul. This is Stephen Paul. He's the head photographer and a super good friend of ours. I like this picture of him better. Anyway, they will both be leaving here shortly to go to LA. Danica, are you still in here? There you go. That's the picture I was talking about yesterday. Oh my God. That was 3 months after I had chemo, and I just saw it in my thing. That is Emily, who's 14 now. That was her kindergarten graduation, and that was 3 months of me 3 months out of chemo. They didn't have a coffee material either, but Noelle still made. I did. I do have coffee material now. I may make some more. I mean, some people still want them. They just want them, and there's a lot of retailers that are still going to have their employees wear them. And so I don't advertise that I make them, but those that know. I didn't cut my hair. That was what was growing back. That was my growth. That was when was that? This was June 8th, 2012. My last chemo was March 15th, April, May, June. That was my grow back from chemo. That was 3 months out of chemo. I was telling Danica I was thinking about cutting all my hair off because I look pretty good with my hair cut short. Well, I think what I actually said was I look good bald. And she laughed at me. Which, I mean, not a lot of people think about that, but I don't know. You guys tell me. I have a pretty nice head. Is Kata in here? Kata, hey Chuck. Good morning. From Kata from Canada. Yeah. Plus, you know what? Especially for people that do, if you're doing storage units or if you're going in somewhere dusty and yucky and you don't want, these are nice because they're cotton and they're light and you can breathe through them. And that was one thing that Katie and Vicky had said, and they ordered several more, was because they're in Vegas and it's hotter than you know what. And same with those of you in Texas and Arizona. And what I never, if you got to go in somewhere dusty, I wear mine when I'm out here weed eating I'm on the hill. It's so freaking dusty. It doesn't catch all of it, but it sure keeps a lot of it from going up your nose. When I was doing landscaping and I'd come home or I would get done and I'd go blow my nose, and I'm not trying to be TMI, but you guys have been there, so we're all adults. You get so much stuff up there. So if you can keep a little bit of it out and be stylish while you're doing it, what the hey. In Japan, people wear masks during flu season. In Japan and China, people would wear masks all the time more in China, because of the environment. Anyway, so gotta pee, my Canadian brother. I'm hopefully crossing the border legally. Ugh. Are you flying, Annie, or are you driving? You're rad drive. You guys don't follow Annie on Instagram. You're missing out. I'm just saying. Carter, when are you gonna come on somebody's channel? We need some accountability from you. I'm waiting for an answer. I got all year. I'm waiting. You're flying, Annie. Figures. It figures, but I would too. Yeah. What the heck is going on here? I lost my chat on the phone. That's all right. I'll go in and come back out. Anyway, you think that's the first time in my life I've ever heard that sentence in reference to Canada's border? Oh, that's funny. All right, you guys, it's 9:30. I need to go have some breakfast and get my listings, get a picture of my I'm just going to show you right now for reference, because I'm going to take a picture before I start. If my phone will load, I don't know what the heck's going on with it. That is weird. Maybe I'm not. I only have one order going out. I need to send some offers to watchers out. What's going on, Mike? Downtown Canada is so pretty in the fall. I bet it is. You guys have similar. Where are you, Mike? Where in Canada are you? Janet, good morning. We're just getting ready to leave. Thank you so much, Nancy. I hope you start feeling better ASAP. Carla, I hope you like critters. Oh no, what did I sign up for? I don't know. Extreme Southern Can't. Oh, you're clear over on the other side of the states. Okay. I was gonna say, so your weather and your terrain is similar to, Minnesota, Maryland, all of those areas. But I was gonna say, even here in the Pacific Northwest, Canada's looks a lot like the Pacific Northwest. Minnesota. Do you come across the border much, Mike? I mean, I know you haven't recently, so we don't have to go there. Don't forget to send me your address. I'm looking at this Star Trek stuff, so I can send this to you. I send Kata stuff every once in a while. Anyway, you too, Danica, have a wonderful day. And I think we're going to call it that. If you want to be part of our accountability group, I guess don't DM Greg. DM me and Greg, and I'll set it up. And there's a couple of people. Actually, Susie, I think you were one of them. That we were talking about you last night. Anyway, so let me know. Come see Lissa and I Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, or Pacific Standard Time, whatever you want to call it. And everybody have a wonderful week. look for my post on Instagram because I'm going to get those 26 listings done in the next hour. Love you guys. Have a great day. Bye.